So, welcome to my channel, the practice of unfettering, and maybe I'll explain a little bit first about what that means and why the channel is called that. So, have you ever had a piece of string that's been absolutely full of knots, or maybe some fairy lights or whatever it is, that a bit of wire that's been full of knots, and you need to use it, so you want to unravel it, and as you begin to unravel it, in one end you get more knots as you pull out a part, or maybe when you pull out a part you tighten a knot in another area, and it seems endless. It absolutely seems endless, and every now and then you get a little headway. You can undo a knot here and undo a knot there, but we don't understand which way all the wire is turning for us to be able to completely undo it, and it may never be possible to completely undo it. But that does not mean, because we cannot unfetter it, that it is useless. It just means we have to accept there are knots within the wire, but we can still plug it in and the lights will still come on. We just have to learn how to navigate, not around, how to navigate our understanding of the knots, until there may becomes a time where we can unravel a few more. And who knows, we may eventually get to the end of unraveling, but in most cases we never do, because we can't undo the past. So this channel will be a mix of issues of the mind, talks about issues of the mind, understandings, practical things you can put in place to grow life after we've experienced things, whatever they may be, things that have, people like to call the word trauma, but I think sometimes when you use this word, it isolates people who feel that their experience hasn't been big enough to describe as trauma. So therefore they choose not to look at it in that way, which is also a wonderful thing, but it doesn't mean you get to escape the effects of it. Because living in denial that certain areas of your life, or certain things you do or habits you may have, are a result of that. They're probably more to say a result of the oppression of denial, basically the oppression of what it is you feel that you have experienced and your right to experience it. So a kind of oppression, if you like. But the channel is, under no circumstances is this channel about offering you some magic way to heal yourself, or saying that this one particular thing to do is going to heal, because this channel is not about healing. I don't believe we can fully heal in respect of the experiences we have, because that's to almost say, I can wipe out the past. I can make it so the past never happened, and we can't, because it already has been. Unless you dimensionally travel, which yes, obviously can be done, but only in respect of the mind, in terms of imagining the past and bringing that experience forward, and therefore heal it in respect of the present time, in terms of understanding it's not in this moment, it's actually from another place, and we've brought it to this moment. So that's the dimensional aspect of it, going back to a time that it doesn't currently exist, or a timeline that doesn't currently exist. I'm not trying to sound all eerie and eerie-fairy here, but part of healing is bringing ourselves back to places we have previously been, and then bringing that experience forward, and then growing in the understanding that those two things are not the same. We may feel the residue of what previously has happened, but it doesn't mean that that residue has power in the current moment. It's only it has power in respect of us associating it with current situations. Not that current situation expresses the same danger necessarily. That's not to say it doesn't, but necessarily isn't that way. What are you doing, Mrs.? Times we tend to, often without intention, bring forward those things, but sometimes we are aware that we bring those things forward, and if you are aware, count yourself blessed. And I'm not here to berate anyone with terminologies like victim mentality, but when we're not aware of what it is that directs some of our behaviors or emotions, then we are a victim, but not the world's interpretation of the victim of our own lack of understanding and lack of awareness. And that also is not a punishment, or saying that, well, you should be aware, because no, awareness arrives to everybody at a different time. So what we can actually do is bring ourselves into the moment of understanding what it is, first finding out what it is, then understanding what it is, and then transmuting that. Basically, not trying to get rid of it, not trying to heal from it, not trying to deny it, oppress it, and thinking all the meditations in the world are going to heal it from you, and then punishing yourself because that doesn't happen. What we're going to do is understand it to its deepest level and then transmute it into something else. We're going to turn the meaning and the understanding of it on its head. That doesn't take away from what happened or what that experience was. It enables us to grow in the power. So this channel is about unfettering from the knots we get ourselves into trying to heal from something that's impossible to heal from.